Today on the deep dive, we're really plunging into a powerful story. Think about this. A family facing starvation, pushed to the absolute limit.
Yeah, and they're forced to make this impossible choice, returning to Egypt, facing a past they probably wish they could forget, just to survive.
Exactly. Our source material for this journey is excerpts from Joseph's reunion, a family's desperate journey to Egypt. It's quite the account.
It really is. And our mission today, well, it's to unpack this ancient story, to pull out those key insights.
We want to look at the human choices, the incredibly high stakes involved in these negotiations.
And the raw emotion, too. It's a surprising reunion, and it tells us so much about resilience, maybe reconciliation, and leadership when things get tough.
So the scene is set after their first trip. The food's gone.
All eaten up.
And their father, Israel, he's saying, go again, buy us a little food. Seems simple, right?
But it's not. There's this massive hurdle.
Benjamin, Judah steps up and says, look, we can't even get an audience with the man, the ruler in Egypt, without our youngest brother.
He reminds his father that the ruler was adamant. He solemnly protested unto us, saying, Ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you.
That puts them in an impossible position, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And Israel is, well, he's distraught. He asks them, why did you even tell him you had another brother? A very human reaction.
Ah. But they explain, the man questioned them directly, asked us straightly of our state, is your father alive? Have you another brother?
They felt they had to answer honestly. It just shows the immense pressure they were under right from the start.
And into this deadlock steps Judah. He really takes charge here.
He does. He tells his father, essentially, let the boy come with me. We have to do this so we can all live. Us, you, our children.
Then he makes that incredible offer. I will be surety for him. He puts himself on the line completely.
Of my hand shalt thou require him. If I bring him not unto thee, then let me bear the blame forever. That's immense.
It really is. More than just words. It feels like a turning point, doesn't it? Like real agency showing up when everyone else is paralyzed. What does that tell us, you think?
I think it tells that, well, in crisis, leadership isn't always about the designated leader. It's about who's willing to take ultimate responsibility.
Personal accountability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Judah guarantees Benjamin's safety with his own life, his own future blame. He steps up when his father, Israel, is basically resigned to fate, saying, if I be bereaved, I am bereaved.
It's that moment where, agency overcomes despair.
Precisely.
So Israel sees he has no choice. He agrees. But he doesn't just send them off. He gets very strategic.
Oh, absolutely. He tells them, take the best fruits of the land, carry down the man a present, balm, honey, spices, myrrh, nuts, almonds.
And double money. What's going on there? Why the elaborate gifts and the extra cash, plus returning the original money?
Well, it's about managing perceptions, isn't it? It's showing deference, respect. It's saying, we come in peace and we value your position.
Almost like a diplomatic mission.
In a way, yes. The double money. And specifically giving back the money from the first trip, suggesting peradventure it was an oversight that directly tackles the suspicion they felt.
Right. The money they mysteriously found in their sacks.
Exactly. They're trying to show absolute integrity, remove any possible reason for this powerful man to be angry with them. Their survival depends on it.
So, okay, the gifts are ready, they have the money, and crucially, they have Benjamin. They head back to Egypt.
Imagine that journey. The weight on their shoulders must have been immense.
Knowing they have to face this powerful, kind of unpredictable ruler again.
And carrying not just gifts, but the fate of their entire family. Then they arrive, they stand before Joseph, he sees Benjamin.
And Joseph gives this instruction to his steward, right? Bring these men home, they shall dine with me at noon.
Yes. And you think maybe that's a good sign, an invitation.
But that's not how they take it at all. They're terrified.
Utterly panicked. They immediately think it's about the money. Because of the money that was returned in our sacks, or we brought in.
They think it's a trap, that he's looking for an excuse to fall upon us, as the text says, to enslave them.
Their fear is palpable, but then the steward, his response just changes everything.
It really does. He doesn't confirm their fears. He does the opposite.
He says, peace be to you, fear not. And then this incredible line, your God and the God of your father hath given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money.
Wow. So not only are they safe, but this huge mystery that's been hanging over them is resolved, and in a way that points to divine intervention.
Exactly. It reframes the whole situation. It's not a trap. It's something else. And then he brings out Simeon, the brother held captive since the first trip.
A concrete sign that things are okay, that must have been a huge relief.
Monumental. So they wash their feet, their animals are fed, they get the present ready for Joseph's arrival at noon.
And when Joseph comes home, they present the gift, bowing down. Very deferential.
Joseph asks about their father. Is he yet alive? They confirm, "Thy servant our father is in good health."
And then the moment comes, he sees Benjamin, his own brother from the same mother, asks, "Is this your younger brother?"
And he blesses Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
But you can feel the emotional dam about to break for Joseph here.
Yeah, the text says, "His bowels did yearn upon his brother." Such a visceral description of deep emotion.
He can't hold it together in front of them. He has to leave the room. He sought where to weep, and he entered into his chamber and wept there.
Just for a moment, though, he pulls himself back together.
He refrained himself, it says, an incredible display of self-control. He has a plan, a strategy, and he sticks to it, despite the overwhelming personal feelings.
That control is immediately obvious in how the meal is set up, isn't it? It's not just about eating.
No, it's very deliberate. Joseph eats alone, the brothers eat together, and the Egyptians eat separately from the brothers.
Because, as the source notes, Egyptians considered eating with Hebrews an abomination. But there's more to it than just custom here, surely.
Oh, definitely. It reinforces his status, keeps that distance. It allows him to observe them without giving away his own connection or vulnerability.
And then he seats them, in order.
From the oldest to the youngest. Reuben first, then Simeon, Levi, and so on, right down to Benjamin.
That must have stunned them. How could this Egyptian official possibly know their exact birth order?
Exactly. It's another demonstration of uncanny knowledge. It adds to the mystery, the power he holds over them. It would have been deeply unsettling.
And the final touch, Benjamin's portion of food.
Yes, his mess. It was 5 times larger than anyone else's, served from Joseph's own table.
Again, so deliberate. What's the point of this favoritism?
Well, think about their history. Joseph himself was the favored son, which led to disaster. Now he's testing them. How will they react to seeing Benjamin favored?
Will the old jealousies resurface? Have they actually changed?
Precisely. It's a psychological test wrapped up in a meal. And after all this, they drank and were merry with him. Quite the turn of events.
What an incredible arc. We followed this family from famine and desperation right into Joseph's house for this charged reunion.
Yeah, it really throws a spotlight on surviving under pressure, the tangled threads of family, and Joseph's, well, his very strategic approach, but also his deep emotions.
It seems like an unexpected road to reconciliation was opening up.
It does. And think back to Judah. His willingness to be surety, to take the blame forever, that's real agency, stepping up when his father was just resigned. A powerful lesson there.
Definitely. And their preparation, too. The careful gifts, the double money, how they immediately tried to explain the money in the sacks to the steward.
It shows such humility, but also a strategy. They were vulnerable, yes, but they were actively trying to manage the situation, to secure peace.
And Joseph, his complexity is fascinating. Orchestrating everything, demanding Benjamin, the meal, the seating, the large portion for Benjamin.
All very calculated moves. Testing them, observing.
Yet, underneath, he's so overcome he has to weep in private. Then he comes back out, composed.
He refrained himself. It's that balance, isn't it? Strategic mind, emotional heart, all working under immense pressure. It's quite a picture of leadership.
So, thinking about this whole deep dive, the famine, the fear, the strategy, the reunion, what does it suggest to you, and maybe to you listening, about what treasure really means in a crisis?
That's a great question to ponder. Is it the material stuff, like the food they desperately needed, the silver?
Or is it maybe that family connection, however frayed, that ultimately brought them together, that Judah fought for?
Or perhaps it's something less tangible, like those unexpected moments of grace. Think about the steward's words. "Peace be to you, fear not. Your God hath given you treasure in your sacks." Maybe the real treasure is found in understanding and reassurance when you least expect it.
Something definitely worth thinking about as you go about your day.